It's coffee time. This mug is heavier than you would expect. I was like, I can one-hand this. Normally, when I have mugs that are like pretty heavy, I do the double hand so that it doesn't accidentally like just fall out of my hand and explode everywhere and shatter, right? For some reason, I thought that this one wouldn't be as heavy if I went at it one-handed. It was. Maybe because it's a box, maybe because of the box shape, it just has like that extra weight on all the corners. I don't know. I will tell you though, that caramel syrup that I got, and I'll ask TY, is so delicious. I used it for the first time today. You guys should have seen me trying to put the pump in that thing. Hilarious. Hilarious. Because your little instruction sheet got like lost somewhere in my shelf, and I was like, I got this. No biggie. I don't need no instruction sheet. I needed the instruction sheet, guys. I grabbed the syrup, and I grabbed the pump, and I unscrewed from the syrup, right? And I like started to put the pump in there. And just as I was doing this, Mike comes out of his room, walks into the kitchen and goes, oh, imagine these things happening literally at this exact same time. So I'm doing this to be able to screw it in, right? So I like push down to screw it in. Same exact time that Mike is saying, I think that you need to untwist the actual pump part. So syrup goes everywhere. Because you know how when you just see like the syrup pumps, you like pump down. So the way that the pump is, you have to untwist that part first and then screw it, because otherwise it doesn't, there isn't enough space inside of the syrup bottle. So syrup is just like, and I was like, ah, and Mike was like, he was like, you want some paper towels? And so we like wiped up some stuff, and he was like, oh, it's sticky. I'm like, yeah, it's syrup, man. And he was like, oh, well, have fun with that. I'm gonna let you clean up the rest. I was like, thanks, guy. So I had to take some disinfecting wipes and like wipe down everything because everything was sticky. But it's okay, because now I know. In the future, now I know what to do with those. Not to just like, because that is apparently the wrong thing to do, my goodness. But you know what's fun is that, so we did the podcast today, and TB wasn't there, because I think he's going to MLG in Raleigh, North Carolina. Anywho, so Jesse hosted it, because I refused to. I was like, nah, I think Jesse should do it, because that way all of us know how to do it. I think that that would be good. And also, I just don't want to, because it's a lot of work. And so he did, and he did a great job. I think he did way better than I do when I do it, because he had more fun with it. He was able to do like the music and stuff, and he actually kept us on track for the most part, which was great. But the cool thing was that Dave Chaos and I have matching Minecraft Creeper mugs. It was great. I was originally using, oh, I washed it already. I was originally using, I have the lemon grenade mug that was sent to me. I was originally drinking out of that. And then he started drinking out of his creeper mug, and I was like, what? Because I had mine literally right there, because I hadn't used it yet. I've had it for a while. It was given to me at VidCon. And it's so cute. It's like, I need to use this. I have to use it. So I'm gonna leave it right there so that I remember next time I get coffee, I'm gonna use it. So he was drinking out of his, and I was like, what? I have that exact same mug. And I like lifted it up and I showed him, and I was like, no, I'm gonna transfer liquids. I'm gonna use this for the rest of the podcast, and we're gonna mug block Jesse because I don't think he has one, and he didn't, and it was so great. So we got to like drink out of our creeper mugs together. It was so much fun. And the podcast in general just went really well, I thought. I know TB tweeted that it was a train wreck, but he tweets that every single time he's not there. So, I thought that it went pretty well. I thought that we talked about a lot of good topics. We did some face shifting stuff with our webcams, like usual. It was good, and Dave Chaos was a really fun guest to have. So, I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good old thing. But anywho, other than that, do you see how like awkward this is? Because the points, you can't drink from the points. So literally the best way to drink this is just to go like this. Yay! I haven't like done anything else today. Oh, my hair happened. You guys saw it being dyed yesterday, but I really like the color of it. I love the color of it. I think it's great. And it's, you know, it's bright, and it's got those orangey tones that I really wanted, so that it was more of like a fiery color, but it's not super dark. I don't know. I'm just really, really happy with it right now. So we'll see how quickly it fades. Depending on how fast it fades, I might stick with it. It's Manic Panic Pillar Box Red for any of you who would be curious as to what color it is. I bought it on a whim because originally I was going to go for Rock and Roll Red, but that's a very dark red. And the Vampire Red, as we have learned in the past, is very pink. So so I was like, well, I'll get the Pillar Box Red because I mean, in the tubey it just looks like red. So I'll just get it. I'll get it. I'll try it. If I don't like it, then I can do something else. It's not a big deal. So did that. Left it in for a while. Played some video games. Washed it out, and I like it a lot. I think it's pretty. And what's funny is it makes me look pale again. For a while there, like, because I had been in the sun a lot, I was looking darker for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe not to you guys, but like just me living with myself, I was feeling like I looked darker. Not super dark, but I don't know. So then when I washed my hair, I was like, whoa, I look really pale again. Dang. But yeah, what else? What else happened today? I don't know. I woke up to Ro frantically knocking on my door because I had forgot about street cleaning. So she was like, hey, wake up and move your car! And I was like, oh, thank goodness for you. The number of parking tickets I have gotten, you guys, because of street cleaning. The number of parking tickets I have gotten because of street cleaning is like, I have no idea how many they are. Maybe 10. I've gotten maybe 10 of them. Oh, goodness. And they always get sent to my parents. My poor mom, she like calls me up and is like, hi, so, looks like you got another parking ticket. And I'm like, I'll pay it, don't worry about it. I'll pay it. There were a couple there that she paid just to make sure that it didn't keep, like, getting bigger and that the price didn't keep going up. I was like, oh, I feel bad. So, yeah. Fortunately, you can pay them online. Yeah! So that's a cool thing. They make it harder. In Los Angeles, okay, if you get a parking ticket in Culver City, they make it so easy. You go on the website and they're like, what's your license plate number? And you go, and then you type it in, and then it says, here are all the tickets you have. You want to pay all of them? And you go, yeah, here's my credit card. And they go, yay! And then it's done, you're paid. City of Los Angeles, they make it harder. You have to type in your ticket number, which doesn't sound like it's harder, but if you're like me, and for a while there my car was just a wreck. Like, it's pretty clean now because I cleaned it out, took it, got it cleaned, etc. So I can find things in it now. But for a while there, I had no idea where these tickets had gone or like what tickets had been paid and what tickets hadn't. It was dumb. It was very dumb on my part. Very, very dumb on my part. So like, I signed in and I was like, oh, maybe it's as easy as in Culver, because like I used to work in Culver. So I got, I think I got one in Culver, and they made it so easy for me to pay online. And then the Los Angeles one, I was like, oh, maybe I can just type in my beep 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 beep. Nope. They were like, what's the ticket number? I was like, I don't know. Fortunately, I just found one in my car. I just found one of them and I was like, okay, let's type this one in and see if this one's been paid already. And it hadn't been. Unfortunately, if you have one, if you know the number for one of them, it'll be like, ah, on your account, all of these tickets are here. You want to pay for them? And I go, yeah, that would be great. So, in the end, it worked out. But, God, that makes me sound so lazy. Like, it's so much harder to have to keep track of where my parking tickets are in order for me to pay my fines. How rude is that? I know, it's silly. Just not get parking tickets, maybe, Dodge. Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe you could pay attention to the law. Shh. Logic self. Nobody wants to listen to you. Tonight, I think that we're getting dinner for Ro, because because Ro is gonna be leaving, so we were like, well, let's get dinner before you go home and then to Ireland. So yeah, I don't know where we're going though. I don't know where we're getting dinner, but should be fun. I always like the family dinner stuff. It's always a good time. Everybody just kind of chills and eat a lot of bread. Everywhere that we go, like, has to be a place that gives you a lot of bread, because otherwise Husky is not having it. He just doesn't want to be there. Doesn't want to be there, man. Oh! By the way, you should totally check out the new Nerd Alert video. I know I've mentioned it like a million times now, but it just went up today, and it's so cute. It's such a cute song. It's been stuck in my head for a while, and I've been like, oh, I can't sing it because the video isn't even out yet, but now I can sing it. Yay! I'll link it in the description. That'll make it easy. But it's a really cute song. Kurt Hugo Schneider, you adorable silly face. Anywho, I guess I'll go. I hope that you guys had a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye bye.